Louisiana Blue and Healthy Blue is giving an opportunity to students here at Central Rain Kindergarten the opportunity to receive new shoes. Our goal here in Acadia Parish is to reach every child every day. Our mission every day is to educate the whole child. Louisiana Blue and Healthy Blue, providing this opportunity, embraces that concept of the whole child by providing pairs of shoes that they may not be able to have at home readily available.
Yeah, today we're here in South Louisiana. We're in Rain, and we're trying something new. We've had this partnership with Operation Warm, and a couple of years ago, they said, we do more than just coats. We actually do shoes. There are places in our state where it's not as cold, where we don't get these particularly cold winters, but we know kids have all sorts of challenges, and for any parent who has growing kids, you know that they grow through shoes quite quickly, and kids can be wearing shoes that are way too tight for them. That impairs their ability to enjoy their educational experience, to run around, to get exercise. And so we are piloting this new idea of bringing new shoes to kids at an area of need. I'll tell you, so far today, it is going really well. The volunteers have loved it, the kids have loved it, and we're seeing all the same smiles that we're used to with coats, making a difference with some great new shoes on kids' feet.
Hi, Atlas.
Hi.
Tell me about the best thing that happened today.
My shoes are the best thing that happened today. They're going.
Where did you get shoes?
From the PE room.
Oh, from the volunteers?
Yes.
Why did you pick those shoes?
Because they look like Sonic.
Oh, do you like Sonic?
Yeah. He's fast. He goes really fast.
Genevieve, what was the most exciting part about your day that we just talked about?
It was the best.
What was the best?
Like buying my new shoes, and I'm gonna have my mom and dad tie these every day because I'm not really learning how to tie yet.
I'm super excited to be here at Rain Central Kindergarten. I actually grew up in Rain, and I attended this school, and it's super special to come back and be able to give to the people that I love and care about. So we actually went to kindergarten here together. We were in the same kindergarten class at Central Rain Kindergarten, and now I work for Louisiana Blue and she works for the school, and it's just been wonderful.
It was great to see Callie come through the doors with that big bright smile telling me she had some amazing news, and for her to be able to come with Louisiana Blue do this at Central Rain Kindergarten where we grew up together. My mom taught here. I grew up in these halls from the time I was a baby, really till, now. And to see this act of kindness in our small hometown is just an unbelievable feeling.
People don't realize that sometimes the most basic necessity for some is a need for others. And so, it's really, really exciting to see. And when you see the kid smile on their face, it puts it all in perspective.
I saw a kid who came to school with no socks on today. And a kid got 2 pairs of socks today and shoved the second pair of socks in their pocket like it was a $100 bill. And that's powerful because, we may not even care about our socks. Who cares what our socks are like? But that meant something to that kid. And so it's bigger than us. And I think that the more people that realize how big these types of things actually are, the more change we'll create.
There are times where the kid will tell me, I don't know if I can get a pair of shoes. My mom doesn't have any money to buy them. And I have to tell them, this is something that we're doing for you. Like, we're here, you don't have to pay for it. And they just immediately hug you and tears in their eyes. And another little boy specifically, he told me that he has never gotten a new pair of shoes before. And he was in 2nd grade, and he said that this was the best day of his life because he finally got to have a new pair of shoes. And there was another child where he was scared that he couldn't get a new pair of shoes because he doesn't have any socks. And it's little things like that where it's this reality that a lot of kids are dealing with that we don't get to see every day. So that's why it's so important to be out here firsthand, volunteering, just to see the need and recognize where we can step in.
It's really tough when a kid doesn't have proper shoes. We're starting the school year. We're almost a quarter of the way through the school year, so we're still kind of at the beginning of the school year. And for a kid to have shoes that are maybe subpar, really old, don't fit right, this is really tough. So to get them a brand new pair of shoes that fits their foot right, that they like the color because they got to pick it out, and then they're going the rest of the school year with something brand new is something that's very special.
The first time I went to an event, I was struck by several things. The joy of the children, the fun the volunteers were having, the atmosphere was, electric, and the music and, all the wonderful things. But what struck me most was you could see the relief from the school administration and the teachers. They care so deeply about their children, and they know the plight of some of these families, the struggles that they go through. Having a choice between groceries or utilities or a new pair of shoes are something that they can put off maybe another week, another month, as long as they can, because there are other essential needs that the families need to provide. Seeing the relief from the administration and seeing their children being taken care of was amazing to me.
I don't know if the majority of these children get to go out and shop for their own shoes. So first of all, I think it's a very nice concept that they can start to go and look and choose what they want, and maybe teach them a little bit more than just picking out shoes, And I just think it's rewarding to them, because a lot of them look like they'd never done this before, and new shoes were great for them, and they all wanted to keep their new shoes on and run around with them. So I think it was a really good experience for the children too.
So there was a child in my class this year that we actually had to super glue his shoes together. So seeing him running around the gym in his new shoes is really very, it's touching, and especially because it's almost Christmas time. So a lot of parents are trying to save money for that, and they might say, well, it's almost Christmas, I can't buy you a new pair of shoes right now. So just seeing them all happy and get to be pampered for, a short time is it's really emotional.
There was an older student that asked me about the new shoes. And so we were talking about all the different color choices and how she'd get to pick her own. And she said she never gets to go shopping for her own shoes. That they're always home, mom buys her some, or she gets her siblings or her cousin's pair of shoes. And she asked me if she needed to bring money from home. And I said, no, baby, they're free. And her eyes lit up. She was so excited. She's like, I get to go shopping for my own shoes, and I don't need money. And they're brand new, and they're mine. I get to keep them. I get to leave with them. And it just touched me. I was like, yes, I can't wait. I wanted to watch it, and it was really, really neat to see her so excited. It's important for partners like Louisiana Blue to get involved, because we don't have the money to give all the kids the new shoes they need. And without them, a lot of these kids would still be in shoes that were old, too small, too big, or just uncomfortable. So this really helps out with those that really need this.
This is my first experience with Operation Warm. Our friends at Blue Cross did tell us about generally what they did and how the process worked. I have been very impressed with their ability to reach every student in a school. It's not just a handful. It's a project that impacts the entire school population. And then arriving here this morning, everything was figured out. The details had already been not only figured out, but communicated. So as a volunteer, it made it very easy to walk in and understand our role and how we could be most successful as volunteers, and also how we could create a great experience for the students that we're working with today.
My first exposure to Louisiana Blue was at a child in elementary school. Louisiana Blue became the kind of big sister to Jefferson Terrace when I was there as a kid. and I watched the employees there, volunteers. My first pen pal was an employee of Louisiana Blue. And so I knew from that very young age, that was what I connected to, honestly, for Louisiana Blue. That was the neighborhood business. Now it's bigger than that. And what we do every day is much bigger than that. We're taking care of our neighbors. We're taking care of their health and their wellness, but we're doing it also on the one-to-one, that we can sit down with the kid today and make sure that they've got kicks that fit them well and that they're ready to go out and have a great rest of their day.